So today I'm subbing at a very nice high school, subbing AP Art today. So it's pretty cool, man. I love art. Here's some of the kids' stuff. I love that one. I like all the colors in it. I love this one. I don't know what this is. But this one's my favorite one. This is like kind of like reminds me of the creation. You could see the space, like a nebula in the background. It points. The point is the eye. We observe, the creation observes the creation. There's like a flower in there. You could see man's creations and all that technology. Jellyfish, a beach. But anyways, it just kind of makes you think, about God's order of things, God's plan, like nature and all this stuff, and like the fallen world, and how at the end there's going like a mega like harvest of souls, especially when the 144,000 are raised up. But right now it's like, when you're walking in the works that like God has ordained for you, and sometimes like it wears you out like so much. Like I get so worn out, and I know sometimes I'm like, bro, God is like wearing me out, bro, for real. Cause oh my God, I know it's God's will. A lot of stuff when I do it, and it's not I'm doing it, making myself do it. It's like stuff I'm like naturally like walking into. Like the Bible says, we walk into the works God has for us. But some of it is so completely tiring. Especially like if we have a certain type of personality, and it doesn't match it doesn't seem to like match our personality, but maybe in a way, we're being a blessing to somebody. We don't know it. Something that we don't even think. Oh, I want to show you guys this one too. I love this one. That says, you thought you were denied a thing when in fact you were spirited. So I thought that was kind of cool. So, but like the end times, I think one of the major things that's wearing us all out, obviously, is like information overload and the internet, just this instant knowledge. And it's just constant bombardment, So we just never really get a break. But I think if you think like, well, how does that really fit in with God's natural creation? So you think, how does that really fit in with God's natural creation? But I think the answer is it's going to be all the technology at the pinnacle, at the Endcap of the timeline of creation. The very Endcap of the timeline of creation is just for us to hear the gospel, and to hear about God, and like all the people we don't think about that live in remote areas, all the poor people we don't really think about that and that's like and by the way, that's most of the world. So at the end, this like humongous harvest can hear the gospel. And I pray, like, one of my main prayers is for like all the remote areas to get the technology, you know, like we have, it's like a necessary evil. I mean, it's kind of cool, you know, if you're like a knowledge addict, but man, this technology is driving knowledge addicts like batshit crazy, you know. I mean, I know it is for me. So that's what I think, why we're so worn out and what is the purpose in terms of God's creation. So we can wrap things up, and it's necessary, and it all led to it, step by step. Here a little, there a little, and it's gonna be awesome when everybody finally, the full number of Gentiles comes in. For some reason, that's one of those words I can't remember if it's Gentile or Gentile. There's something else I was going to say, but I can never remember. Once I start recording, I can't really remember what I was going to say. But ow! That's the gist of this. The second time I walked into this dang thing. Stop it, paper cutter. Stop being a fart knocker.